Everybody heard a joke about a priest, a rabbi, and a minister walking into a bar. But have you heard the one about a high priest, a bush doctor, and a minister of propaganda meeting up at a coffee shop to talk to a high scientist? What a thing to tell the king. WEED Propaganda Radio presents BTS, the Bush Tea Sessions.
When I set a melody in the evening, it's the same way.
Hashtag WEED Propaganda Radio. And yeah, man, seems like Danger come back to his spot. That one day, almost gonna make it. We need some more heights on the sound effects, my lad. But yeah, man, while you were gone, I was just explaining to the people out there that we appreciate all the support, we appreciate all the views, we appreciate all the feedbacks, but you gotta bear with the man them because the man them still in beta. We in alpha yet at all. So minus the kings, we hear all the sounds of improvement, but it takes fuel to build a fire, man. You just can't sit down and say, I wish this flame were hotter. You gotta get up and you gotta fan it, and even if that fan is like $1 donation or $2 donation, you know what I mean? It takes you to give in so we could put up. So yeah, I was just explaining that to the general public how the whole umbrella is the Patreon, but the Patreon leads to the podcast leads to the Facebook leads to the YouTube leads to the Snapchat leads to the Twitter, and we all one big happy family. But that's too much fishing in this digital world for you. Oh shit, we get a sound effects, but we can't hear the man. The man like he mutes himself, man. Are you muted? You back?
Yeah, you can hear me now, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man.
I really don't know what kind of beta you talking about. The only beta you know is fish.
BETA, man. That's when you're testing something. That's when you're going through the trial and error.
Oh, when you say they one of them little fighting fish. What are they selling, Walmart?
The fighting fish. They're named Sapaku or Haku or some other type of Japanese form.
Yeah, but you say beta. My thing always alpha, my lad. And I always deal with the alpha. You see? My thing I say I and I. That's the connection with the An person that I am. And the ultimate An.
Well, shit. I ain't gonna know alpha when I in a studio. My guest them right next to me. Got a little calabash bowl of herb. We got proper studio lighting. We got a little sound engineer in the back. You know what I mean? That's when it's gonna be alpha, my lord. I don't know.
You know is the best part of all what you say?
What the little calabash bowl on the table?
Man, I gotta give you one up for that one day. I'm telling you, Mr. Your aunt.
I was listening to the feedback. It's gonna be a star around here. I was listening to the feedback of the people out there, and one of the things that they really love and they encourage us to do, if anytime our video is fucked up and we're not cohesive, to just put the little logo with the coffee pot and the teacup and the little cup of grade. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like they love that little art, man. And I know it was a good idea to stick with it, because you know, like how for each episode we had just kept it the same for each episode. Yeah, man, that was definitely a right thing. We're recording out here.
Well,
the whole nation don't need to know your business.
I don't know what you're talking about. I right there when I want with you right now. Other than what the rest of the nation, but I don't think the technology that high that they could see or hear what really going on. Yeah, that's what you call all the fuck shit all the time. Keep it a little real.
All the fuck shit all the time is if I have to rise up in here, but you know what I'm saying? We going like the intro to say, when I hold I'm ready. You know what I mean?
Well, his boy, the universe working, because I was just saying in my head, I need to hold on, you know. This man say rise up like smoke. Thinking herb thinking, sacrament thinking times the vibes. You see me?
But what's your input though? It's like, what do you think about the little logo art, the Bush Tea sessions that we've been around there with? You like the colors, you like the energy, because the masses say it gives off an energy, like you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
he come out with a vibe. Yeah, I see my little auntie at first. I ain't gonna lie. At first, I was like, man, we might need to go back to the drawing board with this one. You know, my ultimate masculinity was looking at it like, yo, this thing ain't a little touchy feely and I a little too rough for this thing. Why look beyond the self and look amongst the masses and say, you know what? You got a little bit of herb there. You get some kind of tea there. Nobody don't know what it is, but you know white tea, a brown tea, and a little flour or whatever. Yeah. It's set ways, man, but nothing is always set in stone, man. You know what I mean? Other than your foundation. And that's how I look at the thing, you know what I mean? So if you gonna recap, all what we had before is due to the fact that everything else was a foundation. Like, I know I'm pretty sure you can hear me a lot better than how you could hear me in the first one. You know what I mean? All them things is real subtle changes that changes or progress, progressive flex always. Because you have other things one dealing with in life that is on different levels of different platforms, but you don't want to cross brand the thing too tough all the time. You know what I mean? Right now it's about Bush Tea sessions. And so the thing said, man, you know what I mean?
I know exactly what you're talking about, and I had to explain to them. Like a lot of people that just see the end product and just think that like it's your whole life dedicated to like this one end product, but it's a whole lot of gears and wheels that goes behind that end product. Like they ain't gonna see the trial and the error; they just see the finished product. But bless up to those that stuck with us through the trial and errors. You know what I mean? When we celebrate hard, y'all gonna be the ones that
Watch it, This is where we're gonna start bonfire, Bless up to people just to bless up, but if you're gonna bless up to follow, nah man. Follow to learn to be a leader. You know what I mean?
I ain't got to say bless up to the follow because I know personally, and you probably know personally, got a lot of things that you probably tune into and the Babylon box and ain't subscribed to. Like we was talking about DJ Vlad the other day. Avid watcher, don't think I subscribed to the channel yet. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it takes a lot for that little extra effort to just click subscribe and hit the bell. And I feel that's why every podcaster, every YouTuber just be like, subscribe, hit the bell, subscribe, hit the bell. And it seems like I'm being called. Danger, entertain the masses while I have to interject this.
Well, entertain the masses, I'm gonna do what I do best, cause right about now, in the talking thing, Say you wanna. Yeah, man, big up to my daughter. Making Earth strong. Real soon. Big girl she making. She put me on to this song, yeah.
That's what it's
What? I do not know what to say. I tell you, listen. My daughter put me on to this song. Yeah, my daughter put me on to some music, man. That I just glad to know that music, there is always good music amongst all the nonsense. It's just a lot more nonsense now than how our parents are feeling back then.
Like, who that was? That sounded like a copyright strike waiting to happen. Who that artist was?
The man you called me out, the man, what wrong with you, man? Some fire burn you and your nonsense, man. Make sure put on in the bottom. I do not own the rights. So that is correct.
I've been wondering about
why it is iTunes, I something. How you don't get the music off your iPhone? That's where that one they come from.
I have seen people posting that on YouTube. I've seen people posting that on Facebook. But does that shit actually work if you type that shit in? Or do they not?
It works for the most part, yeah.
So really?
Cause it gives them a proper heads up that look, man, you know, I just doing my thing, but this ain't my music, man. Don't try chant me down and nah.
But I would figure as superior as YouTube and all these algorithms is that they would know from the time you post it whether that fuck is yours or not, just based off the content. Like you need
hey, just like how you say that, right? It's like the Al judge, the robo judge, right? There is certain things that you might feel that the robot judge would know, but the robot judge is a robot. The algorithm is a robot. The algorithm can't figure it out.
Yeah, but they could figure it out when they train the strengths though, right?
Yeah, because they using the same program what the registration people they use to give the people it's like a ongoing Shazam, you know what I'm saying? Or what the other one is you got next one with the arranged sound hound or something like that.
Yeah, I know.
It tell you what the song is. All of them feed it into the same database. So no matter what the video is, no matter what it is, whatever, everything digital now. So from the minute they digital, they're going through the same filters that everything else will go through. Oh, I ain't working in one of the buildings or nothing. I know ones and zeros. You know what I'm saying?
I just figuring this. They see a platform running, they see music running obviously 24/7. Obviously you got to strike your head that okay, this person definitely does not own all the copyrights to these songs that are playing. There's so much song playing. Yeah, just like anyways, when that time comes around again, I'm going to look for one of those notices, I'm going to copy it and I'm going to paste it and I'm going to see what happens.
I'm just saying, you gotta do like man, it got to work. If I say if 100 say a man say got fish over there, me ain't gonna say ain't no fish over there. I ain't gonna just gotta figure, hey, you know, you get fish over there.
That's like I've seen people doing it. I've never tuned in long enough to see if their stream stopped midway or if some parts of it got muted out or anything. It's just that okay, what about if I don't type it out? What if like I do a little disclaimer, a video disclaimer saying, yeah, we just on some DJ shit, we don't own the rights to this shit, but yeah, I'm just
hey, try that. Let's see if it works. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing beats. How would I go? Forget it. Really and truly, it's better to try and fail to try. Let's put it that way. Forget the cliche crap that I was just going to say. That was this girl named Miss Jackson, Sensimilia, whispering in my ear. You know what I mean?
Give her a she.
Hey, you know what Pana talk about? I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. You ever think about, imagine he was that Miss Jackson was like herb. I crazy. I know. Mad, sick, head no good. Danger head gone. Clear.
But I'm pretty sure Jackson is a slang name for herb somewhere in the world. Some like if there's a Mary Jane, it gotta be a Michael Jack or some shit.
I'm telling you.
Like did anybody like how we just focus on that etymology? Did anybody ever figure where the term Mary Jane came from?
Yeah. Yeah, Mary Jane come from marijuana.
No, but I mean like where like the coin, like who coined it? Was it somebody, was it a woman who liked herb by the name of Mary Jane? Was it some Spider-Man frenzy? Was it
Do you really want to know?
I never crossed my mind until just now. I can only inquire in mind.
Don't quote me on this, but it came from the Catholic religion. Santa Maria.
What does Santa Maria? What does Santa Maria got to do with Khan other than, you know what I mean, the Indians and the fucking Columbus them?
I was saying, the whole marijuana, Mary Jane, all of that, they came from Central America, Southern Mexico, All the places.
And I know that the term marijuana, that was a derogatory term.
Ain't sure. That one ain't sure about.
Okay, there is some name for it that is supposed to be associated with Mexico, and it's like derogatory.
Probably motor.
Never heard that. you just is it the actual name marijuana? Okay.
I think it's motor. Motor.
It can be because I've never heard of that. So you just added some more fuel to the fire.
Oh, nah, I mean, I just throw that one day out because I know. Hey, man, I don't know much Spanish, but I know yo quiero, tú quieres, mota. Yeah, that's all I know, right? You know, you don't need to know certain things in certain languages to get by in certain parts of the world, you check.
And to help us out with this shit, this is why I strongly say, once the people them donating, well, there'll be a nice little thesaurus somewhere here, you know what I mean? Where we could just research these things, so we just ain't confused like chickens with a head cut off, and we ain't got people out there misquoting wrong information.
Hold up, time out. You sounding like a Christian pastor, my boy. Continue to go. See what you see.
Sounding like a Christian pastor, or I sounding like basically a Leonardo da Vinci, a Renaissance man, someone of the ages, man, that realize with the good help and support of people like you, PBS, we will keep this thing going.
Well, all the people who, I don't know which video or whatever I watched that, I see the danger D thing and I've been pinging it up. Give thanks. I don't know what going on with Mr. Drake, but give thanks, okay? I gonna say formally, I appreciate it, and your continued support is very gracious. Alright, so you see no franchise?
Yeah, I was just explaining to the masses that this shit is just it's more important.
Yeah, entertainment, you know, but my thing kind of cookie up over here, you know?
I was saying, entertainment, but like doing like Creflo Donna, like the game.
Oh, so you try to be like Creflo, you want 10%?
10%?
Yeah.
That's how much the man asking for. I thought it was the man asking for tithes. No man. Man ain't even asking for tithes, no. If anything that you hear on this program help you in your journey, just pay it forward and bless it up.
I give thanks for the commercial, because without the commercial, I was getting a little blessing, you know. And I figure it got to be from some people out there, because I don't know these people. I don't know these numbers, these emails. I don't know none of these things who have been giving me a little ping.
Oh shit, speaking of emails, yo, sorry for everybody who've been on the super chat, haven't been in the super chat since the fucking station itself went down, but yeah, definitely when God get back up on those emails and everybody that's been, like, you know what I mean, following the movement, sending their songs, requesting songs, just know it ain't all fault. YouTube just fucking up right now. But summertime coming, man. Summertime gonna be the time to land. Niggas gonna be back up with a bang. And hopefully then all the drops gonna be seasoned up. Hopefully then some new artists will rise on the scene and then press for new drops, new interviews. Man, the show goes on, right? I went out a Lupe Fiasco song. Alright, you know that the show goes on.
Actually, I think that is, if you give me a little second day, I think I might be able to pull that one day up for you. Show goes on.
Lupe?
Oh, you called it, man. Lupe, okay. That's cool. I tell you.
Yeah.
Like, sure. Yeah, you call it.
I think that's a Washington.
This was like one of them pop. This what would you call this? Rap? Pop? What kind of song is it? What would you call that?
I ain't classified as hip hop. What you bring up in Serato or iTunes?
Hey, what you asking me, man? Hold it on now.
But anything that's categorized as hip hop. I don't know if it's hip hop. I don't even think it made it to the pop charts. Oh shit, pop charts. You think we should bring this discussion in, my boy? Your boy Mr. Rankin, Hugo Rankin.
Nah, man, love that brother, there, man. That one, I would bring it up. Can't even really go into it now that you don't call out the man name. But like honestly, man, like I've been doing my research. It's still inconclusive. Let's put it that way.
Still inconclusive.
Because there is a few bands that he could have been part of over the decade of stop doing it could be right. It could be right. There is still some gray areas, but
okay, here's the thing.
You can recognize how great of a fan base he had with the reggae songs that he had before he was doing calypso. I think that's where part of the misconception is.
Now that we're on a public forum, maybe somebody out there in the cyberspace could help us out with this one, right? Doing the prep that we just do, you know what I mean? People just be on the internet. When we come across interesting articles, we would forward it in different chat groups to see if it's what you're talking about. So the Jamaican Observer, the Jamaican Sun, the Jamaican Gleaner, one of those Jamaican magazines, online presences, was doing an article on an artist from St. Croix by the name of Mr. Rankin. Now, this Mr. Rankin went and tell the Jamaican people that he has been doing reggae for the past 10 years, and before that, he was a 5-time Calypso Monarch champion. So I did my little mathematics in my head. Okay, we in 2019, bam, 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 bam. All right, so this man doing 10 years, but I mean, his last Calypso song had to be in like 2010, 2009. Bam, 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 bam. But I noticed on St. Croix, when it comes to this Calypso thing, it's usually a band thing. So how can you be a monarch unless you're part of a band? So I try to figure out which band between 2010 and 2000, let's give him an extra 10 years, was this man part of that he won these championships? Or is he just straight up perpetrating a fraud and lying to the Jamaican people who ain't going to have to know how to research or back check his story?
I just think about something and I need to, this is why I say it's still against the ropes. When he says Soca Monarch, it could be what we'd call a Calypso tent. Where is the local
It's a Calypso Monarch, so I mean, he's a Calypso. He said road Calypso.
See, road march. It went across as it said road march, right? But it could be, it's just a misprint awards, and it's actually the so-called Calypso Monarch of the island, the Calypso tent winner. But you know, that's the good thing about being. It's good and bad because like stuff in the islands only stays in the islands. If you ain't really getting on the internet like that, unless it's something real, it's weird, man. It gotta be real extra positive or just totally derogatory, you know. But I guess it's our bloodlines, man. That's why I'm asking you what would you call that song from Lupe Fiasco, because it's like the song before the beginning of the song sounds like the wickedest rap beat you ever heard, but then now is Ariana Grande coming in on the song. You check.
And the show goes on.
But then the show goes on now. That is sound like a techno or pop beat, and then here it is, this dude coming in with his, and he's singing first, and then he'll go into a rap. Like, what would you call his music?
Well, ever since I started Weed Propaganda Radio, I like you say, bloodlines. My genres is That song is either Kush, it's either Indica, it's either Sativa, it's either Pop, it's either Moon Rocks, it's either Dab. That's how my categories are. That's how I think about music now. Like, so what you was playing the Lupe Fiasco, that one day would have been, I would have classified that day under Moon Rocks or Pop. Yeah, I would have classified that under Pop.
You actually gave me a song that I listened to today that wasn't that bad, you know. And I'm gonna give it up to the artist. It sound like couple female, but you know,
about country music.
The Rolling Peace.
Oh yeah, man! Salute to Monet and her Island Girl Carter one time.
Yeah, that one is bad.
That is bad. So yeah, man. So all you guys that's listening, guys and gals, look out for Mango Tree Music coming soon. One.
Yeah, man. That ain't coming soon. Yeah, you could put it out there and say, yeah, you send me the song, them and I loafing. Yeah, you could put it out there, but it might seem like I loafing. I different. I don't just give the benefit of the doubt. I hope you can hear me now. You see.
Recording everything. We going according to the plans and the critics.
Well, that's one thing that I need a donation for. Right now, I realize I need a microphone stand. You check. So, yeah, we're going to keep it going and keep the you're going to see when I get it. You're going to see when I go hands-free. You know, that's why we got to keep it in the dark a little bit right now because, you know, out of the darkness comes the light.
I say machine yesterday, so you in the dark.
Nah, man, I just say out of the darkness comes the light. So, you know, right now, the light little bit dim. Instead of looking at it like we break, we put in all this work. Nah, man, every day is every day, you know. You know what I mean? The work will never stop. You check. Hard work and dedication always. You see? But it's positive overall because you gotta go through some things to get somewhere. You know what I mean? You gotta cross some kind of mud to say you really been on a terrain. It ain't always concrete, and if it's always concrete, then it's gonna be hard to find water sometimes. So sometimes you gotta suck your spit. But for the high purposes is to spread the different message is out to the world, you know what I mean? Keep the energy flowing in the right way. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, to me it's love, you know, because if I did love this, love my brethren, just love spreading the message of what I've been doing it in the first place. You know what I'm saying? It's love is what really keeping the magic flowing. Love of music, love of culture, love of entertainment, and love of fuck shit.
Oh yeah, see, you starting to say love so much time out. Actually, if you try and audition for like a pressure backup singer or something. Could be.
Wait, but speaking of backup singers, a lot of us I don't use a right person to talk to since you know always be in the mix. How they try to scandalize the artist them because the man got the two pretty backup things back in the top, man.
Nah, man, fire about that. You know what I want to talk about? And I see, I hate to do it, but we still small enough that I could get away with it. It's Adam O thing. Let me see who is Adam O.
Adam O, that's my best boy. What you got to talk about? Oh, once we dark up.
Apparently, right? He went and talk all kind of nonsense. Oh, they ain't booking for no carnival event. They ain't booking for in the village. The carnival committee come back now and book the brother, and he actually take the booking. He's a real tip.
When you say you're the boy at the booking?
That's your boy. Where you from? What? Give me a song and here's no.
Like, as we dark up, your girl gang cock up.
One song? That's all he get?
Well, nah, he got another song. No. He got another song I like. Ooh. That's my favorite track from Adam O.
Anybody get like rights to that as we dark up song? Because I heard everybody singing that song. Man.
Well, technically, you could buy it, you know what I mean, put it out, and then technically Triple Spin will be the right holder to that.
This is the only AdamO I know, and I don't even know the song. I know the rhythm. This is the only one I know.
That's
Hold on. The rhythm too bad. I can't just cut it just so. Hey. Yeah, if that was AdamO or that was Maestro, I don't know which one, but
I mean, in the same band. I mean, well, technically that song you were playing there, that could have been Maestro, but the song "Ooh," next man go treat music, I gonna put that in my 17. Tell me what you think about that one.
We gonna gotta do mango tree versus what kind of tree I could say?
So what's up?
Nah man, and that's our WhatsApp tree to be spoiled.
Well, the papa, we're going out the papa tree.
I gotta think maybe like a tamon tree or like a, you know.
Oh, you've been reminiscing on that time on with session we had.
You know what I just thinking about St. Thomas Carnival and the way, to be honest with you. Yeah, I thinking about going and jumping over the waterfront and doing a back float and
That's a Feelings Volume 7 Carnival edition.
yeah, get your camera ready. If you want, we could take this show on the road. You know what I mean?
Shit.
2 weeks, we fly to St. Thomas, we do some footage, and we come back. Either that or, you know, if the donation them keep coming, I'm gonna get a GoPro, and we're going live from the Juve.
Shit, y'all hold it right here, folks. Y'all fucking hit up that fucking Danger, the fucking Cash App and get that GoPro on. We get this GoPro footage, guys.
Yeah, man. For real. But, you know, sometimes, hey, boy, let me keep my mouth shut, right? Let me keep my mouth shut. Because it's just like this Nipsey Hustle thing, man. Everybody talking, but what are they gonna do? Tell them don't eat beef ever again, or don't eat like do something what Nipsey Hustle or into, no man. You know what I mean? Like everybody watching a man girl and saying how she look, and so that man don't know that girl don't eat certain vibe and them fuck. You can't go around them girl talking about you cooking on macaroni and cheese and them fuck. Them girl don't eat them fuck. Them girl on alkaline diet.
Peak game as Danger throwing shots to hood niggas like Kodak Black.
Nah, no, throwing shots at who?
Who try to feed this with thing grits and fucking pig intestines.
Nah man, big up to Nipsey Hustle, man, you know. Big up to all the health is wealth crew. All the people who pushing the health is wealth movement to check.
Well, shit, if you're talking health is wealth, you know that's been one of the constant hashtags of Bushy sessions, health and wealth. You know what I mean? Because you can't be wealthy if you ain't healthy. And even if you're wealthy and you ain't healthy, you're going to spend that wealth on health and you're going to be broke and alive.
Alright, I'm glad you say. Because that's how I was thinking about it. Your words just went to my thoughts. That was perfect. Round of applause. I don't even have it. I only get one hand.
Oh shit! People are still doing that in the DJ dance. It's been so long since I've been actively DJing. When you play a bad tune, people are still like bang fuck, like bad. And man, still good fuck.
My boy, that's part of the culture. Then. I ain't never stop. You just gotta watch what place you is and why you're banging on. And sometimes you're in a nice place now, so you gotta bang your pants. Hopefully, some of them can't bang their pants. So some of them are pants too tight, you know. And bang the pants in my class and ripple effect. And my pants in ripple check.
I fucking stash down to the max, but yeah, man, when you get one of them on and everybody, I think that's where the slang had come from. Man, you broke the glass. Because I think some of them counters used to be glass, like, you know what I mean, in display cases and shit. Hey, and the niggas don't care what they banging when they choose a man.
Yeah, I know. That's how I feel about this one song here, but you tell me the song band, so I wouldn't even bring it up. They don't need the publicity. Let me find another song here what could use a little bit of hype that'll make you feel kind of stupid when you hear it.
Hey, play what you want, as long as the man don't ban me from the fucking, YouTube, I can see. Or like play 15 seconds of that.
Oh man, yeah, why? That's where you just stick and your what it is MT. Let me see. MTM1.
Man, go treat music, guy.
Okay, let's see. This is K Vic. Let's see what she got to say.
Salute to K.
Yeah. This K Vic, she the rap. This K Vic? Nah, man. This is K Vic? Nah, man. This is K Vic? Wow. Dude, this is K Vic? This is really K Vic? Tell me, this is K Vic? Real talk.
Yeah, K Vic and MC Roho. I mean, MC Roho could I write all lyrics, I wouldn't know until I interview her and check. But yeah, fuck around and get promoted, or fuck with a nigga that gets promotion. I don't know how that man cut that one.
Oh,
but I ask her though.
Yeah, you should write that down. I think you have a K Vic on your schedule as future interviews. Yeah. Make sure write down this song here. Yeah. That one, I think that's the first time I hear K Vic song other than on the VI We Are the World type of vibe.
Not everybody hold hands and say kumbaya under VI flag.
Yeah, you say what you want to, It's a proud look. It's weird, being the fact that man live abroad from the Virgin Islands, but look here, I am proud of that place, For all the bad that there is, I am proud to be from. I can't imagine being from someplace else. I can't imagine living in Florida or Georgia or New York or Texas or California. I can't imagine living none of them places all my life. Like, you crazy, man? Like, I don't see no coconut trees out in place, me. Look here now. When you don't walk down the tree and see mango, where you could just pick a mango. You gotta even worry about if your parents eat and cook. Yet still they don't cook every day. You know what I mean? Well, we live in America where it's like people get choices. What you feel like eating today? Son, look at it. Times change, man. But did it change for the better or for the worse?
Shit, I don't tell you, the missus find me and I might go tree, and if this was Babylon, shit, I don't know. I don't think that union would have fucking happened. But hey, salute to the people in the band and they black, go to school and they black, shop and they black, and live and dead for the black that the parents renting, and you never move off the black. Check. Hopefully there's an island under the sun in the sun waiting for you.